My kid's just whispering in my ear and I can't hear nothing.
Good evening. On behalf of Three Sheets Nation, the place where drinks come true, we welcome all of you to the podcast, Three Sheets to the Mouse. We're gathered here tonight around the adult beverages to share a drink, to share a thought, and to share nudes. We hope you enjoy our story tonight, Erections of Earth.
I know it sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared, be prepared.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 206 of Three Sheets to the Mouse. We're the podcast that likes to focus on the adult side of Disney, from parks to movies to dining. We'll cover everything Disney has to offer, including their butt stuff. My name is Mikey. What? Was it something I said?
Yep.
I really should start doing show notes. My name is Mikey, and tonight I'm joined by a veritable cornucopia of hosts. One might even say it's a potpourri. Of course, we've got Maria.
You need potpourri to cover up the smell of the butt stuff.
You get a flavored lube.
So gross.
Chris Trostel,
In the butt, Bob.
shoemaker. Coming to us live from the Winchester, it looks like. He's installed a nursery back there, from what I can tell.
This is just my office. Not out the bar tonight.
Okay. From live from your orifice. And the only international this evening, Simaj Namdug.
Not quite sure why I'm here. I'm kind of scared.
Your wife couldn't do it.
Scared and uncomfortable.
Just don't make eye contact. It'll be okay.
You're here because Riffinedge, Jennifer was otherwise engaged.
Yep, charity event.
Yes, she's doing the Lord's work, and we're just over here trying to, get the biggest rock in hell. So, fine listener, go into your den, open up your curio cabinet, pull out that dusty knick-knack, make yourself a $70 drink that allegedly serves two, and let's talk Disney together. Hint, hint.
Oh, I think I know something that might be on your list later.
Was that a proposition?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Hang on,
on,
let me erase
yes,
that
on
one.
is a preposition. Yes, you are correct.
Not a preposition.
Proposition.
I heard preposition.
Well, that's fine. You teach grammars.
Yeah.
And they're grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
What's a preposition?
Well, it's when someone says, on one knee,
Will you marry me?
No, it's just because they're an amputee.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Sorry I asked.
Him and
Put a
Adam,
towel
we
down.
need you. We need you. Okay, well, obviously I'm too sober for this show. So, Chris, what are you drinking?
I got a little Disney Knob Creek Select tonight. Picked up the bottle a couple months back, so decided
Is
to
that
crack
the
it
old
open.
$35 bottle?
Yeah, I got it when it was 35. Not the
Okay.
75 it's selling for now.
Okay, fair enough. James, what have you got over there in your?
Just going light tonight. A little bit of beer, just a Bud Light Platinum.
Now you did hit up the bar though, didn't you?
I did go down for a little double Woodford just to make sure I was ready for this thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, right off the bat, you put it in the wrong hole. So you, sir, are well lubricated. Maria,
Yes.
I am excited to find out.
Why? Because after the first swig, I was like, "Oh, this is terrible."
Could you been making faces for the past 15 minutes every time you take a sip?
Yeah. Okay. So, we know my love of variety packs, and I have been really trying to find a cider that is friendly to the diet, and so I picked up a variety pack of the Woodchuck 100-calorie hard cider, and they're all flavored because why would you just make cider taste like fucking cider? So this one is citrus.
Citrus cider?
It tastes like shit.
I've had a pineapple cider
It
that
tastes like
tasted
really
like shit.
shitty orange juice.
Sounds like it would taste like a cleaning solution.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like the Donald Duck orange juice that you can get from Dollar Tree.
What the?
That's what it tastes like.
Donald Duck orange juice.
Those little,
What is
little,
that?
You talk about the little squeeze bottle ones?
Yes.
The kids like to drink?
Yeah, or they come in like the little cartons.
Yeah.
My second one that
You know what
I
you
have is
should do?
black cherry, so I don't have high expectations.
That's going to be worse.
Yeah,
I just don't-
probably.
I feel like that's worse.
I'm trying to figure out how cider and black cherry and citrus are supposed to...
I don't know. Well, see,
It hides the taste of how bad it really
right,
is.
exactly. They probably made it, and they were like, "Oh my god, this stuff is terrible. We have to dump it." They were like, "No. We're gonna mask it with artificial flavor."
Somebody get the essential oils.
Yeah.
Quick.
So I'm gonna choke it down because I spent money on it.
Put it in a variety pack.
Yeah. I got
The
the
same thing you say
watermelon.
about
The
Todd, huh?
watermelon flavor is going right down the drain. I didn't even finish that one. It was horrible.
Oh.
See, this is just, you should just
I
no.
know. But I'm a sucker for
What you
them.
should do, the ones you don't like, you should send to your smile of summer.
No, I can't do that. I like her.
You know what you should do? You should go brush your teeth and then come back to this and see how bad it tastes.
Way worse.
Send them to Amy Alvarez and she'll drink anything.
That's true.
No, black cherry, not blood orange. It's different.
Yeah. If it's blood orange, she'll tell you about it for like 18,000.
Right, and you don't want blood cherry
No. Oh,
or black
oh
orange.
no. Mm-mm. That's a fungus.
No, I think it's on Netflix.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks for asking, James. I've got a beer. I hit up the clearance rack at my local liquor store, and everything is half price because it's usually out of date. You know, like day old bread that you can get at the Dollar Tree again. So, I've got by Wasatch Brewery. It's called Devastation. No, Devastator. It's a weird. It's a double bock, but it is real heavy plum flavor.
That was...
That sounds gross.
Yeah, it sounds horrible.
Yeah. A double block with a plum flavor? That doesn't sound like that should work at all.
Plum malt enrich tastes like plum malt rich. Says if you're going to sin big.
So it's like some Schlitz malt lecker.
Our double bock is sweet, toasty, and rich, but finishes gentle. This beer has developed a serious cult following. Imagine that, a cult following in Utah.
No, it doesn't say that.
Yes, it does say that.
Oh,
I'm not that fucking witty.
oh my god. I'd buy the can just for that description.
Right?
I wouldn't even drink
it is 8%.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'll get the job done.
I'm here to tell you right now, Wasatch Devastator. Get more than you bargained for.
That's. So is it good?
It's beer.
Okay.
Sounds like the description's better than the beer.
Yeah, who cares
Yes.
at that point?
Listen, the other 8% that I've usually had is what I think is just called the Wild Blue by Budweiser.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like the first one, you're like, oh, okay, this isn't bad. The second one, you're like, this is too sweet. It's just too overwhelmingly sweet. Definitely blueberries, but it's too much the blueberry flavor and it gives you a headache. I don't get that with this.
Huh.
I definitely get the plum though.
I never had the
Now,
Budweiser blue. What's it called?
the Bloodweiser?
The Budweiser.
What? You know,
Apparently those sliders
I'm
still
saying
work.
right now, Maria, this talk is over. Period. I'm putting my foot down.
Okay. What are we talking about tonight, Mikey?
Illustrations.
Okay.
Men or women?
Yep.
All the
All
illustrations.
illustrations tonight. All illustrations. You have tuned in to 99.3. The stacks of wax. That's what they used to say back in James's time, Maria.
Oh, was that like the 1800s or was that like?
No,
Thanks-
it was the
thanks, Maria.
WARP.
Appreciate that. Back when
1800s.
the last time Mikey got a haircut.
You ain't wrong. Fuck you, James.
Just because he
Because
can
it
get a
was brought
haircut,
up
James,
last week.
don't hate.
So to answer Maria's previous question, that was all a very clever segue that you guys may not have picked up on. We're talking about things that are overrated, and backdoor HJs are pretty overrated.
Says you.
So, well, I guess it depends on the door and which.
Depends on the
Oh,
Move on,
boy.
Mike,
Depends
move
on the
on.
I
operator.
stopped. I pulled out early on that one, guys. We're talking about things that may or may not be overrated at Disney World, and I guess it's going to be our opinions, which means they're going to be wrong because they won't match yours, and your opinions are also going to be wrong because they won't match ours.
Yeah.
This is not a contest. This is just a forum. This is
It's
a forum.
more-
I have no notes. James has no notes. Maria's been up for 3 days thinking about this. And Chris Trossel was literally on the fucking toilet when we were trying to get him to do that. So we are really bringing it this week. Also, I call it 206. That's because it's going to be a quickie, but if we call it a quickie, it goes for 4 hours. I figure if we say it's a full episode, we'll be done in 40 minutes.
Sounds good.
So Maria came up with a list of topics that literally every Pinterest group and Disney blog has created this list of topics. It's going to be your ride or attraction, your resort, your food item, your drinky drink, and what was the last one, Maria?
Restaurant.
And resort.
Yes, yeah, I told you, no
Resort,
notes over here.
ride, restaurant,
Yep.
drink, and food.
And it's going to be overrated. It's interesting because whenever you think about what overrated is, it's like you got to remember this isn't just because you don't like it. You know, it's the thing that everybody tells you to do, and it was just kind of.
Yeah.
I
Is it-
do
you
like
know.
some of the things I have on my list.
I like most of the things I have on my list.
Yeah, and I do them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you like them, but everybody else likes them, like it's on a BuzzFeed's top list, which is like the worst thing ever, and it's all over TikTok, but you still like it. Are you saying you don't like it because you don't want to seem like a hipster and part of the fad?
I think that I'm saying that these things are overrated because if I was a first-time person, I wouldn't say to a first-time visitor like you have to go do this. Like, I like
Or I
it
would tell a
because
first time.
I like it because people in our group like it, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
do what the people I'm with want to do because I'm wonderful like that. I just go with the flow.
Mm.
I think some of the things on my list are things like I would tell a first time visitor, hey, try this out. But after that, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a couple
one
there's a
and
couple
done
of
kinda
things
thing.
on my list. I'm like, no, this is shit. I wouldn't
You don't have
do
a
it.
fucking list.
And, this is not what I want.
You didn't
I
make
did
a
make
damn
a list.
list.
Do you want to see it? Look, see this list?
Hold on. Whoa, put that back up. That is
That's a list.
Hey, this is a
first
chill.
off.
This
What
is a
kind
family
of
show,
device
sir.
was that?
It's a family show.
do you want to start with food or ride? What do you want to start with? I say we leave. Let's leave resort for the end because I feel like that's the big one.
I mean, I feel like you're going to get not shit from me on that one
Yeah.
because I've literally stated 3.
Okay, that's fine. I actually haven't
And the
stayed.
KKOA.
I haven't stayed at the one that I put on my list though.
Me either, but I've been there.
Correct.
But I'll play your game, I reckon.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, Maria,
Let's start with food.
Okay.
let's start with food. Food is something you eat.
Yes. So this can be
It is
from
a snack.
anywhere. This is
It's a full ass meal.
this could be a meal. This could be a kiosk. This could be a quick service. This could be anything. A booth.
It could be chocolate covered
It could
pretzels.
be.
which are delicious, by the way.
They are delicious. Those are not overrated. You should definitely go get some
Ever.
right now
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and be like James.
But white,
Tasty.
the white chocolate or the dark
I
chocolate?
go both ways.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. We're not talking about. He's asking what type of pretzels
Oh,
are you
pretzels,
eating?
dark chocolate. My bad. Sorry.
Hey, it still
Sorry.
applies. It still applies.
Misunderstood your question.
No, you didn't, you liar. You're a damn liar.
Oh, that's hysterical.
I mean, you know, it could leave your fingers stained. It's
Either
salty.
way.
Just lick it
Oh,
off.
Jesus. Mikey, do you want to start?
Yeah, what are we
Your
doing?
food.
Food. Okay. Yeah, I got one for you. Don't remember the name of it. James, where did you take me the night we
I
met?
was probably fucking drunk. How the hell do I know? Oh! I know
I
where
mean-
we took you. That buffet.
Was that
Yeah, I
the
hated
seafood
that buffet.
Was that
Cape
Cape
May.
May?
I couldn't stand that buffet.
See, no, you know what? No, this isn't fair. I wouldn't say that's overrated because I never heard it fucking rated a day
That's
in my
true.
life. So
That's
that's
true.
just
But
bad
that's a
seafood.
restaurant. I was thinking more or less specific foods.
Oh wait, we're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say there's seafood.
You're
Oh
going
yeah.
Uh,
Well,
it's
yes,
what-
it was. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
not good.
menu.
Yeah.
I was
God.
not impressed. I've been there twice and I didn't
See,
care for it.
this is why I don't do well at these things because like I don't have enough experience under my belt to give a very good thing. But I would probably say for me the school bread.
What is school bread?
It is a
you get it in
delicious
Arendelle-
pastry from Norway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
But like it was built up so much before I finally got a chance to get it. And I'm talking like I heard nothing but the school bread thing nonstop for like 5 years. And I'd already been to Disney World twice before I finally got a chance to get the shit. And I got it, and it was just fucking dry.
Is that the one from Asker House?
No, it's
No,
from
Kringle
yeah.
Bakery.
Oh, the
But-
bakery. Okay.
Yeah, but it was just. I mean, yes, it said bread, so I figure anything breadish. But I just wanted something with, it was just too dry. You know what? Warm and moist. I wanted something like a donut kind of thing, but this was
Moist.
more like
Yeah.
a cake donut.
Moist.
Yeah, but first off, fucking cake donut's not a donut. That's
Yeah,
just,
it
throw
is
that
not a
shit in
donut.
garbage.
I'm right there with you. I hate fucking cake
There
donuts.
is no.
It's a cake. It's
Nope,
a cake in a
donuts.
circle. It's not a
even
donut.
a cake.
It's
Cakes
nasty.
are moist. It's just a flour sponge that has sucked up all
And
the
life
moisture
and just
then
all of
it evaporated in life. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you,
That's right.
Kringle Bakery, and your school bread. Piece of shit.
I'm just enjoying watching Maria flinch every time Mikey says moist.
Oh God, I can't.
She gags
He
every
does,
time.
they do it every single
Yeah, I was
fucking
in-
week.
and then they top it with coconut.
Oh God.
No, it's good.
Uh,
It's good. It's a carnival
yeah.
fun.
Who the who has coconut in Norway?
You know, damn coconuts in Norway.
I mean, it's Elsa's ice palace. She can do whatever she wants.
You're
Yeah, you know
wrong.
what she can't do? Make a donut.
Or a cake, apparently.
Or a cake.
Maybe I got one like them Dollar Tree day old.
you got the outlet bakery shit.
Now, I'll say this. You go a little further around the old World Showcase there, you get that their cronut.
Yeah.
The cronut?
No,
yeah.
yeah,
That's good.
much better
That's good.
than whatever this
Yes.
school bread is.
Yes.
So, now, if anyone at 5 at 50 wants to buy me some school bread to, prove to me how good it is, feel free. I do enjoy the plop of the cream cheese shit they have on top.
In free.
Yes. Operative word, free.
Now, it gets you a King's coffee, so you got something to dunk it in, but the King's coffee is served in this teeny ass thimble, so you can't dunk anything.
Hey, just get the school bread, dip it in the Tipsy Ducks in love. Just,
That's straight diabetes.
there you go.
What
Just
kind of heresy is this?
go full Wilford Brimley. Sugar into sugar.
There's not that much sugar on the school bread, though, is the thing. It's like the coconut. It's got like a shitty glaze, and then it's got that dollop of cream cheese stuff. That
So
Danish creamy
besides
cheese
Mikey,
stuff.
has anybody else ever tried it? Because I've never had
Oh,
one.
I have. I love it. I think it's very good. And it's not it's almost like
Yeah,
a
you drink
Boston
fucking variety
cream.
pack
There is cream
seltzers.
on the inside, so it's almost like a Boston cream on the inside. But he's right. It is not. It looks like a cream filled donut, but it is not sweet like a cream filled donut.
No, it's
I
not.
like
It's not.
And the top is not cream cheese.
Now, where do you
Mikey.
get it?
It is frosting. The Kringla Bakery in Norway.
Arendelle. You get that, then you wait in line to get on
I
Broken
guess
Ever
I've
After.
always missed that bakery.
I think the bakery,
because there's not-
it's to the left.
Is it
Broken
in the
Ever
restaurant? No, it's over
No.
onto the.
No,
It's to
no.
the left. It's
It's
by
to
the
the
No,
store.
left.
you walk in the pavilion. It's like behind where they have the gods display.
Right.
It's behind that.
Oh, okay. Out.
It looks like a little cupboard.
Never
Sit
been there.
down and you
Yep.
can enjoy your
Yeah.
school bread and your king coffee
They-
or your
They have
aquavit.
a lot of really awesome
never-
pastries in there.
I've never walked back in that area unless I'm getting on Broken Ever
Well,
After,
Jen
so-
always wants to
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
into
they're-
that store and, go buy
Yes.
fancy perfumes and crap like that. So I've been in the store. I just never been right there at the bakery.
Yeah, the bakery is more towards the front of the pavilion on the left.
Okay,
Yeah, it's good.
check it out.
All right,
Okay, well,
cool.
I feel like I got us off on a good,
Yeah,
a good,
really?
a good go there.
All right,
All right, Chris, you want to go next?
we're doing food, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with turkey leg.
Oh, it's yeah.
I've had it once, and I don't ever think I ever have to have it again. Like it's
You know
It's
how many
like-
calories that thing is?
well, it's like a bazillion calories, but also it's like 2% meat, and the rest of it's all like sinew and muscle. Like it's not good at all.
It's
It's just
It has
greasy.
solution added.
It's just greasy as shit, and it's nasty. So like I've had one. All the times I've been at Disney, I think I've done it twice. I tried it once, I tried it again to give it the benefit of the doubt, and after that I was like, nah, I'm good.
Where do you
Like,
even
I
get
enjoy
them
this.
now?
I mean, you
America.
get them at the little, you get them at the
Really?
booths, and the American
Still have it in
Pavilion,
America.
like, yeah, and you can get them at some of the pop-up booths, little food carts around different parks. But
Oh,
like,
okay.
I enjoy the smell of the turkey leg, but like the taste, nah, I'm good. I'll
Why you want to
No,
hang it
I'm
from your
with
rearview
you.
mirror?
Yeah, but everybody raves about the turkey legs. Holy hell! If I go to the freaking cheap ass, county fair that we have here in town every year, I can get a fucking turkey leg.
And why
I
does it
mean,
taste like ham?
It's not selective to Disney. Yeah, exactly.
Why does it taste like ham?
The way it's roasted and it's
consistency
also
is-
injected.
Yeah,
Ugh.
the consistency is so weird.
Yeah.
It's not. To me, it's not turkey-like at all. Exactly.
Yes.
It's like
Well, I mean, think about how many turkeys they go through to make them suckers.
God.
You know they're growing them in a farm somewhere.
Oh.
I don't mean the turkeys. I mean the turkey legs. Like, that's
Steroid
all
turkeys.
they've got. They've just got turkey legs growing in some type of a bio farm.
yeah, little like freeze-dried little bags hanging on a wall.
Have you
like,
ever
tubes in
seen
'em.
the actual turkey that those legs come from?
No.
The-
Yeah, it's called an emu.
It is no.
Yeah,
They are massive.
those are steroid
That
turkeys.
is
Them-
so big.
Those are Sylvester Stallone turkeys.
Yeah. They have definitely roided up and they're ready to go.
Mhm.
I agree with you, Chris. The turkey. You good there, Bob?
Yeah, I'm good. I got no lights in my
Okay.
room. It is what it is.
You look great. Turkey leg is garbage.
Yeah, I just
It's a lot wetter than the school bread, though.
you take the turkey.
Maybe
leg.
that's what I gotta do is dip the school bread in a turkey
Oh.
leg.
Yeah,
Just
just take
wipe
the
it.
grease.
Now
Just
we're
wipe it around
talking.
the turkey leg and you're good.
Maria, I'm from the South. It's called sopping.
Just sop it around the turkey leg.
Sop it up. Sop
Yes.
it up, girl.
Now we got it. Now we got it figured out. Attaboy, Chris. We're gonna try that. I have 50.
All right.
Bring me turkey leg.
I got it. You get the school bread, I get the turkey leg. We got this.
You meet in the middle.
All right.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, Maria, what you got?
I'm gonna piss people off with this one, I think. A Dole Whip?
Yeah,
They're so overrated.
I
Hey,
all right.
first of all,
I
it fucking
yeah.
makes your mouth hurt. You eat enough of
Not
that
mine.
pineapple and you get fucking canker sores, okay?
well here.
Obviously, you've never got the float then.
Well, here's the thing.
I have gotten
I
the
am-
float.
I'm
That's where
wildly
it's at.
allergic to pineapple, so like I will eat it, but after I eat it, like my entire inside of my mouth starts itching, and my wife yells at me.
Oh,
She's like, you can't eat that. Why are you eating that? It's because it's good. But if I walk by
It's
where
not
the
that
Dole Whip
good.
stand is, if that line is more than like 4 people deep, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, if the line's non-existent, I will stop. But if there's a ton of people, I tend to just be like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather go to the citrus one
yes.
a little bit further down at Adventureland and grab one of them.
Yes.
Because the past couple times we've stopped there, it's been really good.
That is I will say a citrus swirl is my go-to when I'm
Yeah.
when
I
I'm
have
in that.
never had a citrus
Oh, it's
swirl.
so good. But no, I just feel like the Dole Whip is just so overblown. And they do all the different types of them. And
Well, here's
right now you can get Dole Whip nachos and springs. And like, why? Like, why do
But
I
here's the
want
thing
that?
with-
I don't want that.
Dole Whip is kind of like the turkey leg though, because like the Sweet Frog, frozen yogurt place down the street from our house sells Dole Whip frozen yogurt, and I can literally get it in a bowl and add all the toppings I want for the same price.
Probably less
It's
than.
not selected to Disney. Like hell, I had a buddy that was living in Hawaii near the Dole
Plantation.
plantation, yeah, and you can go into their gift shop and get a Dole Whip. And he said,
I mean, I would expect that because it's in their name.
Right.
yeah, but I mean, he's like, you can go in there, and he said it's 1,000 times better than whatever they serve in the parks.
Nah, see, it lived up to all the hype for me. I still enjoy it.
Oh, they're great. Don't get me wrong, but it's not something
I always get the float because it's got all that pineapple juice at the bottom of it.
I like.
And
that.
then your ice cream melts quick and it just becomes this little pineapple sugar slurry. And it's like you're just mainlining
See,
saccharin.
I
See, if
eat
I'm
about
gonna
a
get-
third of
Sucrose.
it. I throw the rest away.
Right.
You know,
If
I
I'm
get my
gonna get-
float,
if I'm
I
gonna get
drink the
Dole
float
Whip-
off, eat a third, throw the rest away.
If I'm gonna get a Dole Whip float, I'm gonna get the one in Epcot that's got the dark rum,
Ah,
the Myers
yes.
dark rum. Then I'll finish it.
Nah.
Granted the rum's on top, and you get but still, that one I'll finish. But yeah, I agree. The float one in Magic Kingdom is just straight freaking Wilford Brimley.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like going to a snow cone stand and saying, hold the ice.
Yeah, just give me the, give me all the sugar.
Can I get a tiger's blood? No ice, please, because I'm winning.
All right, Charlie Sheen.
Right?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Charlie Sheen, Martin. What?
All
You're
right.
up, James.
That
was-
so. This isn't something I dislike.
Elder
This
Sheen.
is just something that everybody talks about, and they always say they gotta have. Kids always gotta have it, and whatever. And I'm like, I just don't get it. It's just a waffle. It's just a waffle. I'm not into the Mickey waffles. I think all the stuff everybody talks about, gotta have a Mickey waffle. I make better waffles
Yeah.
at home. You know, it's
I-
a
He
freaking
does.
waffle.
I will.
He does.
You know, it's like, what's
I'll
so
let you
great
know.
about
He
this
does.
does.
other than its shape? I can get a waffle press in the shape of a Mickey head. I
you can get 'em on Amazon.
I don't
Yeah.
get,
TJ Maxx.
the whole hype
I-
behind the Mickey waffle. I just
Hey,
don't.
it's. I think it's the same thing with the Mickey bars. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can get the Mickey waffles and the Mickey bars in the grocery stores now. Now, if you start giving me Mickey waffles with like chocolate chips and blueberries and all kind of crap and like inside them, then
Well,
we'll talk. But right now they're
I'm
just
thinking of
they
something.
got
If
their
it's
own
got its
restaurant
own
for that,
flavor,
Chris,
if,
and they're not
if there's
Mickey-shaped.
something about it that makes it unique, if
Yeah.
it makes it unique to Disney World or something like that, then I see all the oohs and ahs, but it's
Yeah.
a waffle.
it's a waffle. It's a waffle.
Yeah,
if I'm getting a
it's
waffle,
literally
I'm going to Sleepy Hollow and I'm getting the Nutella
Oh yes.
with
Yep.
the
yep,
fruit
go to
and
Sleepy
that
Hollow,
like
get you
Yep.
one with the fried chicken in it and
Oh,
everything.
Now
God.
that's
They
now
are
that's
so
something.
good.
Now that's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's a must do.
Yeah, but you don't hear
Every
enough
single
about that.
time.
But the Mickey waffle, everybody's talking about, and I'm
Ugh.
like, why?
That's
Well,
it.
then what's your stance on the Mickey domes?
Oh,
I've never had one.
what?
I don't
I
think
don't
I have
do-
either.
I don't really do sweets. My second was
Yeah,
the turkey
that's true.
leg, like you, Chris. I really don't care for the turkey legs at all, and
Yeah.
some of those foods are just eh. And I don't do the sweets, so
So when we get to your most overrated dessert, you're gonna have
dessert was not on the list,
Not
my
doing
friend.
dessert.
Evidently,
Yeah, like-
you didn't
Could've
read the
been
list. You didn't read the show notes, did you? Did you?
No,
What
I
show notes?
forwarded them to
That's
you.
right. And
Might
they're not
be-
in the show
listen,
notes.
Mikey never reads any description of anything that
I
we
just-
do.
You say
And it's part of his charm.
I can't read. I don't know how.
You don't know how to read.
No, it's a thing. So anyway, I was reading this article from Disney Food Blog. I was looking up, well, okay, what do these blog sumbitches have to say about their number one snack? And apparently, I'll get to it here. I got to scroll back up the top. Fucking A. Here we go. Okay. DFB from September of 2020 when the parks weren't even open?
No, they were open. Yeah.
Were they? Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Number one is actually surprising. And it's not, I would say it's not overrated because it wasn't anywhere on my list. The Ronto wrap.
Never had it.
It's a glorified hot dog and a freaking pita wrap. I mean, it's nothing fancy.
It looks
with
glorious. It
I mean,
looks glorious, sir.
I mean, apparently they're really good, but I mean, they're not. It's nothing you can't make at home.
Cooked over a pod racer engine.
Listen, you
Yeah,
make
well,
that shit at
you.
home and then show us a picture of it.
Done.
Roast your duck.
Okay, good.
Number two was the Dole Whip.
Yep. Nope. Blech.
Number three is from Disney Springs, the Bubble Waffles from the Aristocrapes.
Where the
I want this.
fuck?
This
That's
is
fairly
so
new,
much.
It
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, I was
Disney-
gonna say, that
the
just came out.
Aristocrate
Like,
Yeah.
I haven't even
hasn't
eaten
been
it
open yet.
Yeah, but listen, if you ain't seen this thing yet,
But these are the things that they say you should get, right? Like
they're just saying top
Okay.
10. I mean, corn dog nuggets. I believe that
yes.
one.
that is not
People
overrated.
enjoy
They are
that.
fucking delicious.
Yeah, they are amazing.
The fuzzy. That's not a snack. Oh, number 7, school bread. Fuck you.
Holy shh.
Number 8 is the cheeseburger pods. Number 9 is that big ass cinnamon roll at Gaston's Tavern, and number 10 at the bottom of it, from Sleepy Hollow, spicy chicken and waffle
Oh,
sandwich.
yes.
I'm looking at these bubble waffles right now from Crepes, and it's like the waffle cones
Yeah.
you get at,
Oh yeah.
but they have
Mm.
like
Love me some waffle
Yeah.
cones.
whipped cream, chocolate covered pretzels,
Yeah.
caramel.
It's like the big bubble wrap, like the big bubble
Holy
wrap.
crap!
Think of a waffle, and like somebody blew it up.
Oh my god, these look amazing.
All the little bitty inside parts pop out.
All right, I'm doing this the next time.
It's like a prolapsed waffle, James.
Yeah, well, you go to Aristocrapes, and you scoot over to the hot dog place right at the other end of the walkway, and you get you one of those Cajun hot dogs that Adam got last time. Delicious.
Oh, the food truck place.
Oh, the
no,
hot
they're not
diggity
food
dog.
trucks. So right there on the boardwalk, you got the Aristocrapes is over by the Forest place, Forest restaurant,
Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
Rainforest Cafe.
Rainforest Cafe. So
The
Aristocrapes
Forest
is
restaurant.
Aristocrapes is over there next to them. So if you take that bridge over towards the dinosaur place, then you wind up with BBB hot dogs or whatever.
Oh, BB Wolf.
Oh, right there at the
Yeah,
end.
BB
Yeah.
Wolf's dogs.
Yeah.
That's where Adam
Oh,
got
yeah.
that
Okay.
Cajun New Orleans kind of crawfish hot dog that looked amazing.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
So right
Okay.
there.
Well, that's right. He said
Okay.
it had like crawfish,
Yeah.
boudin, and all
Yeah.
that good stuff on
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm in. Okay, Maria, keep us moving. What else do we
let's
hate?
go.
Because I'm
Let's go
ready.
to drinks.
All right, drinks. Maria, what you got?
Oh,
Yeah, you're up first. Piss some people off.
Grand,
Say la boo la
Grand
boo.
Marnier slush.
Oh,
That's
you're
unfortunate.
Dead.
Nope.
Go away.
It's not.
Don't.
It's not.
You don't get.
It's not good.
I don't.
It's not good.
What?
I agree
It's-
with
It's okay
her, but
for
it's
you to be
not
wrong.
top of my list. But
It's
I
not.
got
It's
you.
too sweet.
I drink it because
too sweet.
You know, you have to.
I would much.
No.
No, you don't have to.
I have to drink
Okay,
everything. I have to
again,
drink everything.
Maria, this is you get off on shitty seltzers. All right, that is your fetish.
Yeah. Here. I'll give the Grand Marnier to you on a seasonal thing, Maria. It's really good when it's hot as shit outside.
No, the
cooler
citron
months in
slush
Disney,
is much
it's
better.
meh. Eh.
Nope,
No,
citron
no.
slush is much better.
Okay, you're cute, but you're wrong.
Well, thanks. No,
Hmm.
it's just too sweet. You get the
why
extra
you get the
shot,
double
and
shot.
it's super.
So you don't
No,
care.
it makes it more sweet. I can't.
Well, if you
Plus,
drink it quickly
okay,
enough, you don't care.
To be fair,
To be
I,
fair.
to be
To
fair,
fair.
I am not a fan of frozen drinks often.
Agreed.
All right, so
I
you're not a
don't.
slush
I
person
really
at all.
don't like them. So,
Okay.
I mean, I will
You're
of
biased to
course
begin.
drink them, but I would much rather have a citron slush where it's not as sugary tasting. I don't like Levian Rose that everyone goes gaga over
No,
at the France
I
booth
don't like.
during Food
I
and
don't like
Wine
that
or
one.
Flower and Garden, whatever
Nope.
it is. That I don't like it. I don't.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the Grand Marnier. I think it's way overrated. I think it's way hyped up. Sorry.
So you're saying you don't take a bottle of vodka into your local 7-Eleven and hit up the slushy machine?
I don't.
Oh, just checking.
Not frequently.
I just like to go on.
That's why it says on the front of the door, don't bring the
We
alcohol
don't
in.
have 7-Elevens here,
We got them all over the place here.
Really?
but we have the come and go with a slush puppy.
Same.
Well, there you go. See, our gas stations
No,
have.
sir. No, sir. Slush puppy is not the same. The
No,
ice
God no.
texture
Don't
is
you dare.
granulated. It's completely different than your Slurpee.
Yep, Slurpee and Slush Puppy are 100% different. Slush Puppy is
Yeah.
better than a Slurpee.
Well, a slush puppy is literally, if you think of if you take like a snow cone, but you use a lot more of the syrup
sugar.
and stuff to make it more of a slushy, like
Yeah.
slush.
Oh.
That's a slush puppy. It's
Gotcha.
great. It's great because you drink it and it's like drinking just the syrup, which is great. But then you're left with the flavored ice, and now it's like a snow cone. It's the best of both worlds. It's like Miley Cyrus without all the drugs.
And regret.
She ain't regretting shit. Maybe that whole, Thor's brother thing. but
No,
aside
she ain't
from
regret that.
that's-
I wouldn't regret that. All right, Mikey, what's your drink? I mean, your
Yeah,
What are
drink.
we doing?
Okay, you know what? No, here, I will. Maria, you aren't going to catch any shit for disliking the Grand Marnier
Okay.
slush, ma'am.
Why?
Because, or not disliking, just for thinking it's overrated. Because I think every fucking Bloody Mary at Disney World is overrated. Every one of them. Because everybody takes all the fucking pictures, and then the next one you go and get has like 16 more food items attached to a skewer and shoved at the bottom of it.
See,
And it's just, I'm sick and tired of the Bloody Marys.
okay,
Everywhere.
I agree with you, but
I hate it for
I
you in
think
a week
one of
and a
the
half.
best- I think the best is the Dawa because it's simple. There's like it's literally a
Right.
Bloody Mary with a thing of bacon in it. That is it. They don't fuck around. They're simple. But yeah, some of the other ones are insanely complex. I don't need a buffet on my Bloody Mary. Give me my Bloody Mary, give me my lime, give me my bacon or celery, and leave it be. I don't need it to be fucking a 9-course meal.
Also, I can't stomach one. So there's
yeah.
that as well.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
I
yeah.
legit hate Bloody Mary. I've tried many times to consume one, and no, I've had people make me one as just, here, try this. And I drank it, and I drank it, and I drank it. And then I was done, and I was like, it doesn't work for me. And this is the guy who barfed up a naked chicken chalupa. Okay?
Ugh.
Even if I like Bloody Marys, I just think it's so oversaturated because that's
Yeah.
all you see anymore is, oh my God. You know, the thing is, the Bloody Mary people and the fucking mimosa people should just get together and fight to the death. I don't care who wins as long as one of them dies.
That sounds like a good themed bar over there on the boardwalk. Just instead of dueling pianos, do like a dueling Bloody Mary mimosa bar.
Bloody Moses?
Bloody
Just Bloody
Mosa.
Moses. Have
Moses?
us duke it out every night with who can make the bougiest
Oh,
freaking
man.
drink on the planet.
Yeah, that sounds like a monthly sorority party. Maria, how's your black cherry? Speaking of Bloody
Oh, God,
Moses.
that-
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
It's better than the citrus, actually.
You know
It
what you
doesn't
should do?
look like it,
Maybe
but
you
the face
should
you're
put
making.
some bourbon in it.
I
Kick it up a
actually, you know
notch.
what? Some vodka would go really well. Actually, gin.
Probably so.
Gin would go well in this.
Go get some gin.
Oh, hey, speaking of gin, anyone got Schafferhofer on their list?
Nope.
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 Because it's
Okay,
fucking
well,
delicious.
Yes, it is.
Shut
Thank
your
you.
Okay.
warm mouth.
So let's talk a bit about beer because I may or may not have got some
Wait a minute.
inside information
Are you
on someone's.
okay? Go ahead.
It's called a segue,
Okay.
James.
Just saying.
We do the
I thought you were
here
hitting
tonight.
another
Why is
dance.
your room so
And we've
fucking
already
dark?
hit 12 since we started. So
What? Why is your room so dark?
I don't have
James?
fucking power in this room. I don't know what the hell.
Well, turn the lamp
Is
back
your
on,
laptop
Grandma.
plugged in? Because if this shit stops, James, I am. First off, that lamp looks like a piece of shit. But
Is it
secondly,
plugged in?
is your laptop
Yes.
plugged in and charging?
That's the earlier when I got
thank
up.
God.
I wasn't.
That was
I-
you were half naked.
Still, I was making sure I was plugged in.
I bet you were.
Ooh.
So what's the fine connoisseur of adult beverages that you
Okay,
are?
so two were tied on my list, and both everybody talks about. The first one's a beer, which is the Kungaloosh.
Get out.
I so dislike that beer.
Get out. Go to bed. Go
So
to bed.
End the
freaking
call.
dislike that beer. I don't like the cinnamon in it. I don't like the cardamom. I don't like all
You
the
drink Bud Light
spices.
Platinum. You don't get the new flavor notes on a good beer
I
when you
don't
drink
put
Bud Light
flavor in
Platinum.
my beer. I want beer, thank you. I don't want flavor notes. I
You're
want
old. Go to bed.
beer, not flavor notes.
So when you visited me and you had peanut
Oh, that
brittle
was
beer and you
freaking
said
amazing,
it was
but that's candy.
okay,
It's candy.
it's peanut brittle beer, dude. Have you ever heard of it?
No, sounds
That's
amazing.
Because that's
Sounds
what the
amazing.
monks do in
But the
Arkansas.
second one,
They
the
make
second one
beer
I
out of
think is
peanut
overrated, and I'm
brittle.
gonna throw a second one in there. I know you guys didn't, but I think the
Yeah,
Lapu
you know.
Lapu's overrated. I think it's too sweet. I just think it's too much. It's just, I think it's a novelty drink, and that is
I
it.
think
Well,
I think for what you pay, you should get a lot more.
I think we're looking for a new artisan that knows which hole to really stick it in. Well, the Lapu Lapu is still less underrated.
Spit it out, Mikey. Spit it
Lapu
out.
Nautilus.
Spit it out. Get it out of your mouth.
That's
Better
Spit
than
it.
that, not Nautilus. Which is funny that it didn't make anybody's list. Chris, have you gone yet?
Nope.
Okay, he said Nautilus.
No. Oh, I'm gonna go with the smoked turkey.
Yeah.
I think it like the couple times I've had it, it's just like drinking liquid smoke with bourbon. Like I can't do it.
See, I've had a smoked whiskey cocktail up here, and that's why I enjoyed it. But you all know my preference for,
Well, evidently
whiskeys
there's
and-
a story
and
out there of the
scotches.
last trip we took down.
Well, here's the thing: if you do the smoked turkey, literally their smoked aspect of the smoked turkey is they put liquid smoke in the drink, and it's just
Oh, wait, what?
yes,
No, that's just stupid. That's
Exactly.
lazy.
It's like they don't smoke they don't mix the drink and then smoke it in a dome or anything fancy like that. They
So,
literally pour liquid
that's-
smoke out of a bottle into the drink and then stir it up. And I just
Oh, are those bitters? No. No.
So
yeah, and that's just like, and there's people that like, especially
That's
people that
ignorant.
go to the Tambu Lounge and stuff like that. They love. I'm like, I just can't. Did it once. Nope, I'm good.
Okay, well, see, then I thought it was, with the thing,
No,
because
if it was infused or like, actually, yeah, I could
Yeah,
totally do
that's
that. Like
true.
I've done smoked old fashioned, smoked Manhattans, like all that. That
yeah, you're right.
see, that's what I had was a smoked old fashioned up here at the only place I ever take James to drink when he visits me, and he
That's-
knows
that
the
place
only
is
place
awesome.
to
I'm here to
go,
tell you.
Or
it is.
Place is
and
amazing.
That old that blonde gal bartender smoked the shit out of my old fashioned.
What?
Yep, he knows.
Anyway, this last
She's
this
the-
last
she's
visit
the
down to
manager.
the world, we were at dinner with a bunch of cheaters, and Todd was there, and good friend,
Tell on
not
him.
going to mention the name, Chris Carter, offered to buy me a drink, and I said, okay, just pick something. So I believe that's what he got me,
No.
and I tasted it, and holy crap! Evidently,
Yeah, I
I
think-
didn't like it because Jen said I turned around and said, "Why would you buy me this?"
yeah, that's
Is-
what Todd
is
was
that
telling
what-
me about
is-
that.
And I felt so embarrassed. I didn't know. It's just I felt so bad when I
You were
got.
drinking,
I was
it's
drinking,
okay.
so I felt bad because he bought me the drink, and I was like, "Oh God, this is disgusting." But yeah,
That's
I'm
hysterical.
right on board with it. It did. It tasted just like smoke. It was not. It was not tasty. It was not pleasant.
Was it Malort? Isn't that smoky?
No, God, no.
No, nope,
Nope.
nope. If you could bottle just
Hate and
hate
stomach
and
bile.
confusion, hate, confusion, and stomach bile.
Yep. There's Malort.
That's Malort.
Oh
In
my
that order.
God.
So real quick, while we're wrapping this part up here, the Mickey Visit blog, checking out their top 7 Disney World cocktails, just because I was wondering, hey, what do they say people should get? Number 7 is the Orbiting Oreos at Sci-Fi Dine-In, which is just, it's booze
What?
and ice cream, so
I've
fucking
never
whatever.
even heard of that.
It's
Neither
like,
have I.
That's like a boozy milkshake, isn't it?
It is an Oreo milkshake that
Yeah.
has Godiva chocolate liqueur and a glow glue.
Oh, well, there you go. Right up Steph's alley.
Chocolate
Well,
liqueur
Stephanie's
isn't
all over that.
liquor. Number 6 is the Annapurna Zing, whatever, Tiffin's thing there.
Yes.
Number
that
5
is
is
That's good.
God. No,
that's what I hear.
it's so much ginger. Is that the one with all the ginger beer in it? Or the ginger in it?
I want to.
Yes,
Oh, really?
ginger beer and a glowing lotus flower.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
that's
I haven't
ginger-
had that because ginger beer gives me heartburn.
Yeah, the Annapurna Zing at there is just like it's just pure liquid ginger, and it like will give you instant heartburn.
All right, never mind. I haven't had that one. I thought I did.
Number 5, the Violet Sake from the Garden House, Epcot.
Yep.
Number 4, the Avocado
Nice.
Margarita.
Nope.
One of my
Slimy.
favorites.
No,
I love
don't
the
know about
avocado.
Nope. It's
Yeah,
that. I
slimy.
love
Breaking
that
the
margarita.
top
That's a
3.
good margarita.
The Schafferhofer No Gin.
Ah, yes.
Good stuff.
So good.
Sofferhofer with gin.
Even better.
Number 2, the Spiked Dole Whip.
No thanks.
And number 1, everybody's favorite loser, the Nautilus.
Oh,
Whatever.
What?
I like the Nautilus.
really?
No,
I like it better than the
Wow.
Lapu Lapu.
I do agree with that.
I'll take the Nautilus over the Lapu Lapu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So much more flavor to it.
And more.
Yes.
Just more.
Fucking dog ate all the garlic bread again.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be nice when he tries to kiss you later.
I don't know what you do with your dogs.
Your
What?
dogs don't
No.
kiss you?
No.
What?
They clean peanut butter off my foot.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. So how about
Yeah, sure.
let's
It's
go.
off your foot.
Let's just
That's where the
continue
peanut
on the
butter
on
is.
the food.
Foot long.
Let's
All
continue.
right, so we're going for restaurant
Yeah,
next,
let's continue
Marie?
on the food track. Let's go restaurant next.
All right.
This is the one where Todd said, "Don't talk to me ever again,"
Well, you go first then.
because
Let's see
I
what he
said
has to
that
say.
Homecoming was overrated.
Oh, you go to hell. You go to hell. You die.
You know, ask me this a year ago, I would have said no. But now, yes. I agree
Yeah,
with you.
they only do now. Very good,
Very good. Very good.
good. But it's only chicken and chicken.
Oh, it's the apps, though. I haven't even had the
I-
chicken.
I
I love
mean-
the apps.
The appetizers. I could go to Art Smith's and you see the appetizers.
Oh, yeah.
That is true,
God.
and
Yeah.
we've done that.
Fry green tomatoes.
Yeah, no, the tomatoes are excellent, but I feel like you need more than just apps and fried chicken.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is it's Cracker Barrel with booze.
Yes, yes, it's good.
I didn't
It's-
say
it's
that. She
good.
did. I've never been
It's
there.
good.
So as far as I'm concerned, it's a fantastic place to go. But Maria
Yeah.
thinks
It's-
Art's
I will-
home
I
cooking
will
is basically
say
Cracker Barrel.
Art Smith's brunch is way better than their other like lunch and dinner.
Okay, I've never had
brunch
brunch. I don't.
Their
I
brunch
don't
is
think.
amazing. Their brunch is amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, give that a try next time.
Yeah.
If you get,
I
if
like
you get a
it.
chance.
I like the food. Their fried chicken salad. This sounds so stupid for me to even say this, but their fried chicken salad is probably one of the best salads I've ever had. I love it.
Yeah.
Their thigh high chicken biscuits, so
Oh,
freaking good.
100%.
Their deviled eggs, their
Right.
fried green
The
tomatoes,
fried green
their mac and
tomatoes.
Oh.
cheese.
Yes.
Very, very
Love the
good.
devil-
But that's all
eggs.
appetizers, though.
Correct.
I could eat an entire like just tub of that mac and cheese.
Right.
Like you just give me the mac and cheese and the biscuits, and I'll eat.
Right. But
Huh?
I feel
Yeah.
like you need to, if you're going to have sustainable popularity, it needs to
The
be
menus,
more
guys.
than just
The menus.
apps and fried chicken that you're known for.
Yes and no. I
Yeah.
mean, that's one of the things I love about what's that Wine Boy George or George's
Mhm.
Wine or
Yep,
Boy.
that's it.
I tell you what, it's all about the apps. It is all their
Oh, yeah,
apps are
100%.
so insane.
they're-
You don't even have to touch an entree. You go
That
there
pork
and
that tastes
just
like beef.
their apps are just amazing, and that's kind of the way I feel with Homecoming. I go there for the apps. I love it, but I do agree. I think it's right now it's a little overrated. I think their entrees could step it up a bit.
I think the difference between Wine Bar George and Homecoming is that Wine Bar George is not overly hyped like Homecoming is.
Agreed. Yep.
So, and I don't even think that they try to do it. I think that just when Homecoming opened, Art Smith. Oh, he was Oprah's chef. Oh, he did this. He's a Florida boy. And I think that they just over promoted it. And it's very good. I would still go there. It's not like if somebody says, "Hey, we're going to Homecoming. We have an extra seat. You want to go with us?" I'm not going to be like, "Fuck you." I'm going to go. But I don't feel like I have to do it every single time. I feel like it's overrated.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Like, he's been open a few years now. Like,
Yeah.
I can see as heavily involved as Art Smith is in that restaurant. I would bet the menu's going to start to vary here in the next few years because they've expanded as far as they can expand. They opened that outdoor bar now,
Right?
So he's going to have to start
Changing
varying that menu a
Well, he
little
was
bit.
also
So things
part
are
of
going
the.
to change.
He was part of the original revamp. You
Right.
know,
Yeah, he was-
once when
he
the
was
whole thing
OG
got
expansion.
he was one of the original revamps.
Yeah.
So that
So I mean, I would bet with the next year or so he might change that because Morimoto's already changed their menu a couple times, and they were part of the OG expansion too. Like they're right across from each
as
other.
long as they
So
don't
I
change the outside, I'm happy.
It is a beautiful building.
It is. It's
Well, I don't
relaxing
mean.
to go out there. I always like to
I
sit
mean,
out.
their
I like to sit
outside
on the
walk
porch.
up is the place to eat, not inside.
Oh, yeah.
Outside.
Okay.
I like sitting outside of Art Smith's. I don't like sitting on the inside. I prefer the outside patio area. It's right on their water there. I like that.
James, what did you
Now-
have for your restaurant? Oh, sorry, Mikey. Go ahead.
Now, my hot take on the Art Smith thing, knowing absolutely nothing about it, other than it's called home cooking, and I don't expect I don't
What's it?
I mean,
What's it called?
words. Art Smith's homecoming, home
Homecoming.
cooking,
Coming.
home cooking,
Coming.
homecoming.
Yeah. Okay. Just
Yeah,
making
whatever.
sure.
It's home cooked
Okay.
food, so I'm fucking
All
getting
right.
that. All right.
Just checking.
You're not going to see wild and crazy shit at a home cooked food restaurant. You're just not going to do it. So, yeah, chicken is the thing because, times is tough and chicken is cheap.
Yeah, but I mean,
You
also
can
the
cook
same.
everything with chicken.
I want some
Same time, if
collards
you're a
and some
Florida
beet
boy-
salad, and I want some other stuff
If
too.
you're, well, at the same time, if you're a Florida boy and you're going to tote being a Florida resident, Florida boy, where's the gator tail? Where's my fried gator tail at?
Okay, yeah, but you see,
that's right up there with fried chicken.
Disney is a national thing, and I wouldn't expect them to cater to the Florida boy.
Well, I mean, that Art Smith owns that restaurant, though. It's 100% up to him what he puts on that menu. It's not up to
Well, I
Disney.
get that, and you know what? He ain't fucking wanting to put anything but chicken on that menu.
Apparently.
Now,
Just want to eat the tail.
what is overrated is making a silly cocktail with a spiked malt liquor of some kind and putting it in a mason jar and calling it a moonshine cocktail. I'm about sick and tired of that shit.
I've
ain't
never had
moonshine.
any of those.
You put a flavor in that clear liquor, it ain't moonshine. It ain't fucking moonshine. Quit calling it moonshine. It ain't moonshine.
Yeah, I never had any of those. So,
Like, oh, we'll put it in a mason jar. We'll buy all of them. And they do.
yep. And they
And
buy
they
the squeeze
fucking
bottles
do.
of them too.
James.
All right, who's next? James, what you got, buddy?
See, I had a hard time with this one because I didn't know. There's a couple restaurants, but then there's an event. And if I touch an event, I'm afraid I'll offend a bunch of people.
Oh, who gives
cares?
a shit? That's what we do here. Do it.
You know what?
I think-
Touch everybody, James.
I think,
Touch everybody.
and it may be because I've gone so many times. I think food and wine has become overrated.
I agree.
Because
Flower Garden,
100%.
where it's at.
it's been so overdone and things really don't change, that I think the whole experience is no longer an experience. More or less, let's just try and get you in here and soak you for as much as we can, rather than to, there has been some additions, which has been nice, but I'm really hoping that after all this epidemic stuff settles out, that they really step up their game, because for me, Wine and Dine has been pretty much, in fact, we have said that we really don't need to attend it, because it just seems been there, tasted pretty much everything.
Same conversation. We had the same conversation. Like, Flower Garden has not, Food and Wine has not changed for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Like the menu's been, and they took things off the menu, like the Patagonian beef skewers.
Yeah.
That was one of the best things they had there, and they took it off.
Yeah. And
Flower and Garden.
And there's a couple things on there that are new additions, but as a whole, I think it's, for me, I think it's overrated at this point. I don't think it's what it was. I don't think it's the event that it used to be. I think it's been watered down so much. It's been diluted.
Not even compared to 3 years ago.
Yeah, for me, that's the disappointment at this point.
It's one of those. I feel like Disney's become complacent with that. Like, oh, well, we're gonna do it. They'll show up and eat it.
They'll show up.
Right.
But Flower and Garden relies heavily on outside sponsors,
right?
And their menus vary. So that's why, like Lauren and I were talking about the other day, like we really like Flower and Garden over Food and Wine, because every year Flower and Garden is just a little bit different. The booths are a little bit different. They may be the same vendors, but the menu's a little bit different.
Right.
Hey, they may offer the same menu item as last year, but something else. The other two items might be different. The alcohol is always different. Whereas Food and Wine, James, like I agree with you. Like the food is the same, the beer is the same.
They need to mix it up.
And it's just become so long.
Yeah.
Now, it starts like, last Tuesday, and we'll end a week from tomorrow. Like it's so free. It almost is a calendar year, I feel like.
But here's my thing.
This is the international sign. People at home can't see my arm motions, but
well, it's because they're so short.
Okay.
Here's the thing: if you're going to make it last almost the entire year, then you need to have the booths rotate out. Like you need to change up the menu.
Yes.
Like, hey,
change the menu.
Get it, like
change it.
Exactly. A couple of the pavilions here, and they proved they could do that because during the pandemic thing, when they were revving back up, the booths changed foods.
Right.
They changed alcohols because they were having to change the menu to push the food that they had.
Right.
So Disney's proven they can do it, so they need to do it on a regular basis.
But
change the menu.
They did that on a much smaller scale. Could they do? They do that? Truthfully, could they do that on a grand scale for that amount of time?
Well, think about it. If Food and Wine lasts 6 months out of the year, okay, it lasts. It's half the year.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Think about it. It lasts 6 months out of the year, damn near by now. So do 3 months of one menu, and then you change the little food passports, and then do a whole other set of things. And more people are going to show up because
I don't mean to sound bougie. I don't mean to sound whatever, but coming from a group to where how many of us only go once a year?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Most of us go, especially if you're going to, encourage more people to buy into DVC and this type of stuff. You need to offer more stuff. So if you want people it's more of a draw. So, you're there 2, 3, 4 times a year, even if it's just 2 times a year. If you're there in the fall, you're doing the same thing.
Right.
So it's...
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's going to Food and Wine's going to start running 6 months out of the year, for the first 3 months, do one select menu and then switch it over, offer a whole
Why couldn't you do a fall menu and why couldn't you do a winter menu?
Yeah,
or a summer menu and a fall menu.
It's a summer and fall menu.
Summer and fall menu.
And because offer more of a and just change it up. And I think that would be more of a draw for people because now I'd be willing to make 2 trips, 2 extra trips if the menu changes halfway through.
I go regardless, but my point is that at this point in time, I think Food and Wine is way overrated. I don't think it
Yep.
was. I don't think it is what it used to be. So it's way
Yep, I
overrated.
agree.
Now, Mikey, you only, I mean, a lot of the time that you go is during Food and Wine.
Yes.
So, if you saw things change halfway through, would that piss you off?
No.
Well, I mean, but like, would you feel like you're missing out?
No, because I mean, I planned the vacation, I planned the trip, I booked when I booked. It wouldn't upset me. I mean, would it be like if I went? It wouldn't piss me off, but I would be curmudgeonly if like I went during the first half of Food and Wine and didn't know there was going to be a menu change and something crazy awesome came up in the second half, you know? But if they post like a, Food and Wine and a Food and Wine Volume 2 menu that you get to see ahead of time, then, I'm not going to say I would book my trip around Food and Wine because I've never paid any attention to an Epcot festival when I've booked a trip. It's just been, when's everybody else going that I want to see? And then I go. So, I mean, literally, when I go to Food and Wine, I think I eat like 2 or 3 things, and I probably don't even get a drink that's a Food and Wine drink. It's something you can get all the time, like Tipsy Ducks in Love.
Yeah.
The Grand Marnier Slush. That's really most of the drinks I don't even think have I never drank that much in Epcot? Oh my God.
I've seen you. I've seen you wasted in Epcot, so you've drank a lot.
But I don't think it was from drinking in Epcot.
Guess what we're doing at
pretty
50.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I had beers that almost. I think
The
that
German
that,
restaurant.
That day
I think you were done.
there were. Well, I was not as done as some.
That's true.
I did get my big honking ass dunkel at the German restaurant, I think, or the Hefeweizen.
I think I had a Schaff there.
You did.
I think I did. Yeah, because we were at the same table, right, Chris?
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
But I remember getting like a beer at all the different booths that Stephanie would go get something to eat at, and I would have her get me a beer. And, unfortunately, it's a Dixie cup of beer.
Right. Well, because that was
Like,
before they were doing the full size option.
Yeah, it's like
That's
they hand me the beer, and I'm like, "Am I supposed to spit after I put this in my mouth? I mean, what's?" And he looks at me like, I mean, do I pay extra?
Yeah. I will say that's one of the great things that came out of them whole changing with these festivals, the 12-ounce option, and the fact that the beers did change the booths over the months.
I do like that much better.
I mean, you give me the option of getting a sample or getting a 12-ounce. I'm good with that because there's some of the beers at the booths, like I said, they don't ever change, and I know I like that beer, so I'll give me the 12-ounce option and give me the food. Let me have a fat ass walk.
Okay, my turn.
Go for it, Mike. What you got, buddy?
Moving along. Okay, I think all of you will agree with me on this, and I can only say this because I finally had a chance to have it.
Okay.
Be our guest.
Yes.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
100%.
It's so overrated.
Oh,
yep.
I mean, it is definitely a one and done.
Disney missed the mark.
You have to give it a shot, but it is. I have never in all of Disney World felt like livestock in my life than going to Be Our Guest. It was loud as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm used to loud, okay? Chuck E. Cheese is my jam. I got loud in the bank. This was a whole different level of loud.
So many crotch goblins.
Now, can I say something? Can I say something?
Well,
when
it
first opened, we got to go in. Great experience.
Really?
Yeah.
We went back the following year, and I was gonna kill people. It was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like it was even more than the hype.
I
really bet they added. They doubled their table capacity by just.
They missed the step. They could have done it. They could have done so much better with that. You're right. It is a horrible thing.
Making it a quick serve for lunch is just bring them in, feed them, and get them out. That's just a nonstop turnover.
Yep, it's horrible.
So that kills that experience, but that makes the quote experience approachable. Now it may be and I think dinner is the same kind of thing. They're filling all those tables and kicking people out. If they limited the dinner option where it wasn't as crowded and busy and stuff like that, it might be a better experience. But that's not really a feasible solution because, you know, you'd have all these empty tables, whereas it'd be a lot better if the tables were just gone altogether.
Yeah.
They tried, I think they tried this idea of a blended restaurant where it was table service and quick service, you know, and I don't think it panned out.
Let me ask you a question. Did they have, when they first opened, did they have the quick service?
Yes,
or was it just when
breakfast.
it first opened?
It was quick service breakfast.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember the quick service when we went for dinner.
I think it was quick service lunch too.
It was quick service. I think it was quick service breakfast and then sit down lunch and dinner, and then they changed it to quick service lunch.
I don't remember the quick service when we went to
only
for
sit
dinner.
down dinner. See, I think Disney missed the mark. They could have made that a signature restaurant easy and still made boo-boo bucks.
They should have stayed away from the quick service. They shouldn't have brought quick service in there.
Because we did the quick service breakfast there, and we were just not impressed. The cast members were rude. The options were the same I could have gotten anywhere else in the parks. It wasn't anything. I mean, the ambiance in there is awesome, like the grand ballroom and library.
They should keep quick service over by what's the other place? Gaston's.
Gaston's Tavern.
And something like that.
I agree. There's plenty of room over there. There's lots of room
like
down
that.
there.
I think Disney could easily make Be Our Guest a really, really good signature restaurant.
I think you're right.
And be one of the good signature restaurants in Magic Kingdom and still have an immense draw, because look at the square footage inside that place.
Oh, it's huge.
You could pull in a ton of people, but have such a more varied menu and a better food choice.
Yeah, the first time we went, like I said, it was amazing. I mean, the pork shank was freaking amazing, but that was right after they opened. So
you know what else is overrated? The fucking gray stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't order that shit.
Did not enjoy that at all. It's weird.
Make it at home. The recipe is everywhere.
Yep.
Hey, who wants to know what Disney Tourist Blog thinks the top 10?
Wait,
quick.
did Chris go?
Everybody.
I did not.
No, let Chris go.
Oh, I thought he'd been talking. He went Todd Miller. I'm sorry, Chris.
So I'm going to go with basically all the two food options in Galaxy's Edge, Docking Bay 7 and Oga's. I think they're incredibly overrated. For like Docking Bay 7, for what you pay, I don't feel like you get a lot, and I don't think it's that great. Oga's, the drinks are decent, but the food there is crap. And it's not something like, if I can get a reservation, cool. If I can't, I'm not standing in line waiting for it. Like, those two places there, I feel like they could have just done a better menu at Oga's, and I feel like Docking Bay 7 could offer a little bit more for what you're paying. Because you're paying, I'm looking at the menu, like, you're paying $16 a plate at Docking Bay 7, and the amount of food you get is smaller than what you get at Woody's Lunchbox.
That it is expensive. You are right, but I actually thought that
it's not.
It was good.
It's good.
I thought it was good.
It's good.
But you're right. It is expensive.
The amount of food they give you for the price is not worth it to me. Like, I can walk out of Galaxy's Edge, walk over to Woody's, and get adult lemonade and grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Pretty much
and spend half that.
Pretty much anything at Woody's Lunchbox is pretty damn good.
Exactly,
That's
and
so
I could get more
I've
food.
not been
for
to
less.
Docking Bay 7.
It's just not that. And then Oga's.
Now,
like,
Oga's, I've got to say, now that you say that and I think about it, I struggle every time I go there, and I have to pick a drink. I struggle as to what I'm going, and I've had a lot of them, and I'm like, do I really want any of these? And I'm like, maybe not. You know, it's
like, I'll go there if
once the
like, hey,
novelty of it's done, you've gone and done it once or twice.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought about it till you mentioned it, but yeah.
Yeah, and then one more is just Casey's Corner. Like, I love the corn dog nuggets, but like at the end of the day,
they cost me too much money. I'm not going.
They're
back.
freaking hot dogs, man. They're nothing crazy. It's just they're hot dogs. So like,
not worth the money.
Yeah, if it's got a short line, I'll go. But if not,
Damn, Chris, till you said that, it didn't dawn on me, but you're 100% right.
Yeah.
I've been to Olga's 3 times, and the last
Yeah, I've been
time
there,
I
yeah,
struggled to pick a
3.
drink because I was like, nothing here appeals to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's
And
a
nobody
few,
ordered
like,
nobody ordered food because I don't think anybody likes it.
the last time I went there, I got a beer. I didn't even get a drink. I got a beer.
Yeah.
And we got the charcuterie. We went there last time. It was like pork rinds, fried spam, and a couple other weird ass things. That's not like they tried to make it spacey themed, but it was just odd ass shit.
Right.
And I'm like,
I got that
No.
stupid drink that freaks out your mouth.
Oh, the
Oh,
fizz.
oh, the one with
That's
the fuzz,
that's
the
weird.
fuzzy,
That's
fuzzy
weird
tauntaun.
fucking shit right there.
The fuzzy tauntaun that makes your freaking like mouth go numb.
Yeah, that I won't be doing that again.
Yeah. As Maria said, her power blip don't go anywhere.
Hey, you know what? While we're on the topic of overrated restaurants,
Yes.
I got no.
Space 220 ain't even fucking open.
And
It was hyped up to
I'm
the
already-
bejesus.
I'm already over it. Like, I don't even like. It's been so built up. I don't even know if I'm excited about it anymore.
I'm not. I just no. There's nothing about this.
You know what I feel like it's going to be like? I feel it's going to be like a VR guest. I feel like they're going to go that route. And it's just not going to be good.
Okay, you know the only other one that I really dislike
What's that?
is the Mexican restaurant inside the pyramid. I hate it.
I've heard it's not
I
good. That's
hate
the only
it.
reason we never eat
Hate
there.
it.
Like people are like,
Sucks.
it's
It's the worst
the
restaurant.
place across the
Yeah,
place
I
outside
hate
the
that
pavilion and
fucking
across the
restaurant.
street is better. They
Yep.
said.
It is.
Okay, aren't they like basically named
Don't
the
care.
same?
The one inside
is
the
just
pyramid,
La Hacienda,
Every
and one is
time
La
I've
Hacienda
been,
de San Angel or something. I don't know. Disney Tourist Blog. What do they say are the best restaurants to go to? You guys let me know if it's overrated or not. Boathouse.
No, that's very good.
Chico.
I've never been.
Chico's amazing.
Chico? Never been.
Those were both tied for 10.
Jeez.
No.
What? No, God, no.
Boathouse
They're
is okay.
amazing.
I like
Ow.
Boathouse. Really good food. Chico's never been.
Chico's got one of the best wine selections on property.
I've probably been there, just don't remember.
Well, let me really shake things up and tell you number 9 is Tiffin's.
Mm,
Mm,
Great.
yeah.
Great
Yeah.
restaurant.
Take it or leave
Number 9. Number 8, Yachtsman.
mm,
Yeah, I'll agree with that. It's good, but it's
yeah.
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
Here's one that I'm sure a lot of folks will think is overrated. Number 7, California Grill.
never been. So can't
No,
rate it.
California Grill's pretty damn good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's pretty damn good.
I'm not that fancy.
It wasn't for a few years, but then they did something and brought their quality back up because the demand for the restaurant went through the roof, so the quality dropped. But now they're back to square one.
Number 6, Toledo Steakhouse.
What?
Never had it.
Where's
Yeah, I
that?
think that's at the Coronado, maybe.
Yeah, no, never been. Never
That's
been.
upstairs. I've eaten there. It was very good. But it was mostly Legion apps.
Okay.
So
Number 5, Flying Fish.
Oh, outstanding. Number 1 on my list.
Oh yeah, we went there. James, you should have gotten the. You should have gotten the other. You should not have gotten the chicken. Remember?
Did I get chicken? I don't get chicken to go in a flying fish. I don't do chicken.
Oh no,
I hate
I'm
chicken.
thinking about paddlefish. Sorry, thinking wrong
Yeah,
restaurant. Wrong
that was-
restaurant.
I don't do chicken at pedal. No. Flying fish. Out fucking standing.
Yes, their pork belly is amazing.
Amazing.
Oh my god, so good.
Number 4, Topolino Terrace.
Never been there.
Eh.
Well, it's newish. Number
I've heard
3,
good
Monsieur
things.
Paul.
Never been there.
Wait a minute.
also heard good things, but never
Did I
been.
go? Was that the French
I've
restaurant?
heard that it was a letdown. I think the last time Tim and Adam went. Is that
Yeah,
what they
the last
said?
time. Is that the one Todd and I
No,
went
no,
to?
that was
Okay,
Chefs de
Chefs
France.
de France?
That
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you're at
that was
Chefs
the
de France.
disappointment.
Yeah.
Number 2 is closed to Kumite. I don't think that should be in the top 10
I liked
necessarily
it,
because it's just
but,
really
you know.
It was
new. But
really good, but really expensive.
It was super. It wasn't worth the money.
Yeah.
well, number 1, probably no surprise, V&A.
Victorian Alberts? Never been.
Mm.
Yep.
Never
You
been.
know, I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. The experience is incredible. It's awesome. Do I need to plop down that much cash again? Maybe not.
Not for a pile of shit.
No, it was good stuff. It was just
Well, no, but that, I mean, you poop it out. Maria, you're still not here.
Well, if you're going to put
But
it
even
that
though
way.
you're not here and all we get is your disembodied voice, take us to our next
Yeah.
segment.
So I think we go with ride next.
Yep.
So Chris, we'll start with you.
I'm gonna go with the Astro Orbiter. I don't like
I'm
that
sorry.
ride.
Is it even
Yeah.
rated?
Right?
It needs to be overrated. I don't even think that's rated.
I mean, the line's always freaking long as crap. Every time I walk by, that line is long. The
That's
Astro
because
Orbiter.
there's one way up and one way down.
But I mean, it's just longer than I think it ever needs to be. Like, it's just a nerve-wracking carny ride to me on top of a freaking, building. I've ridden it, twice, and I just don't want to ever need to ride it again.
Yeah. Mikey, you've got like a mad scientist look going
I
there.
told you don't talk about it, and here you're talking about it.
Yep.
You had one job. Well, that and, don't leave in the middle of the show.
I'm pretty sure lightning struck our house.
Well, we can have
And
nice
also, Todd, darling, I think our web camera is fried. Because it won't come back on.
You mean Todd's web camera is red?
Todd's web camera, which I also use,
On the
is
plus
not working
side,
currently.
Maui Time Gaming is going to get a huge spike in followers that can't see his face.
Yeah.
So good on you, Maria, for kicking
That-
that. I mean, for
that may-
lightning
that may
striking and
gain
an
him
old
more
mother dies.
followers.
Aw, I like to look at his face.
Right? At least it's
James,
not going
what
to be
you-
boring and gay. I'm sorry, Chris. Talk. I'm sorry.
What you
Me?
got, James?
Oh, this topic is
Yeah,
not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't ride
I don't
anything.
do rides, so to say
Yeah,
something's overrated, I would have to say all of them are. Because I don't do lines. I do more of the I don't know.
Shows.
I don't know if I do the shows. I do the juvenile stuff. I like, Toy Story. I do everybody shits on Muppets 3D. I do that kind of shit. I love all the ones that right now aren't producing a line. So I can get right in, enjoy them. If I want to do it again, I can do it again. It's not that big a deal. So for saying something's overrated, all the ones I have to stand in line for over 30 minutes, they're overrated.
So you like Toy Story
Yeah.
Mania,
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear, stuff
That's
like that.
that's
Okay.
me. But see,
Toy Story Mania has
I'm
definitely got
not
a
a
line,
rides
James.
person. It's the
right.
line's not as long as it used to be. It used to be crazy stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody would get in the park to begin with. They'd run there to get into it. But now you've got everything else going now. So, but,
Yeah, I can
for
understand
me,
that.
rides are just, So, I'm the wrong person to ask for this one, so I'll bow out.
Well, no, I'll change it up a little bit, and we'll get some real conversation going here, and have everybody hate you. Which park is overrated?
Which park is overrated?
Oh.
Please. Is there only one?
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah, oh, easy there, cowboy.
Here's my order of parks. And sorry, I'll lose a lot of friends over this.
You've got 3.
Animal Kingdom, least favorite. Magic Kingdom, be behind that. And then I got Hollywood Studios and then Epcot. So
I don't think
I
you're losing
am
friends
not,
over that.
I'm not.
Uh,
I love Pandora, but I'm not going there for Pandora unless there is
No.
a specific reason. Chances are I will never go to Animal Kingdom when I visit. When I go down to Walt Disney World, I'm not. If I stumble into Animal Kingdom, it's only if I'm going to go have some drinks or some lunch with friends or something like
you
that.
want a nomad.
If I'm going to hang out, that's how I'll get into Animal Kingdom. Outside of that, I'm not going. Magic Kingdom, same thing. I can't drink. I can't get comfortably numb and be able to tolerate rats running around. So without that comfortably numb, I'm not unless I'm hanging out with friends or I'm doing the People Mover. I'm all about the People Mover, and I'm all about the train. Those are my two favorite rides. I will go to Magic Kingdom. I will go to
I will
Magic
agree with you
Kingdom
on that.
just for that, just to ride those. I will go by myself. That's the only reason I would go to Magic Kingdom. The other two parks, that's where I spend most of my time. Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
I think most seniors.
Excuse me?
Most
seniors. Thank you, Maria.
Shit.
Appreciate that.
Damn, she just
Don't
went
invite
full
me
up
on this
on you.
shit again. She's already called me out. Most old
Cheaters.
people like that.
Most
That's what old people want.
Shit.
I mean,
I think most cheaters.
Oh, James, if you could see the look on her
Most-
face right now, because none of us
most fucking
can.
seniors.
Most cheaters. I think if you would ask them, their favorite parks are Epcot and Hollywood Studios right now. So you're not alone.
You are
You
not
are not
Whatever,
alone.
Whatever.
I am here with you. I'm swaying. I know you
I'm
can't see me
sweating.
right now
I know
because
you
of the
can't see
fucking
me
camera.
right now.
I'm swaying. Oh God.
Okay, Chris, move this along since it's your show.
Did Maria pick her ride?
I didn't.
I
She was
didn't.
gone.
Not yet.
Go for it.
I love this ride. I need to preface. I love this ride. However, it is extremely overrated, marked by the line that you had to fucking go through on the day that it finally reopened after a year and a half. And that is the People Mover.
Can seniors go on that?
The seniors can definitely, actually, all the seniors go on that. It's not, first of all, it's touted as this leisurely omni mover. No, that thing has some fucking speed. Okay,
It does some swinging.
It's not it's fast.
Yeah, it's pineapples upside down. It's almost
Yeah.
like that ride at the Claire, the Himalayan or whatever, that just basically spins people around to fucking AC/DC and Alice Cooper.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay. But I just I mean,
Yeah.
The
I feel
views are
I feel like
pretty.
they could add a little bit more to that stroll.
I don't
to
want
make
you to
it worth
add
it.
anything. I want it to be numb like that. I want to get on it drunk, and I just want to ride around.
it's just not like, why?
Because
It's okay. It's nice.
It's a
It's a nice
senior-
ride.
it's a senior ride.
It's a senior ride. Yep. I'm not quite a senior yet. Got a couple more years until I get there.
James
I
can
don't know.
tell you what it's like.
Mikey,
okay. So I thought long and hard about this over the last 3 minutes, just to come up with something or anything. Because the first one I thought of, I was like, you know what? I don't think it's overrated. I just don't think I like it. And I decided that, you know what? No, I need something that is, true to the topic. So, I got it. I mean, after doing it, like I think I've done it twice. I think Frozen Ever After is overrated. Like when
Yep.
it came out, everybody lost their shit over the animatronic of Olaf running around up there and stuff like that. And yeah, sure, that looks fine and all, but you don't shoot your wad early. That's why the Pandoran mystical woman thing comes in at the end of Navi River Rapids.
the shaman.
Mystical woman is a shaman. Look it up.
There you go.
It's in the ebook, the PDF.
Wasn't Frozen after like Disney's kind of debut into their second or like their newer animatronics with the projection mapping faces? Wasn't that their first ride?
No,
They really
well,
kind of showed
I
that.
mean, no, that was the same thing they had going on with Mr. Potato Head and the Seven Dwarfs
Oh,
and
that's
stuff
true.
like
and
that.
Buzz Lightyear Space.
But
Okay, that's right.
Those work out a lot better because Mr. Potato Head is in a lit environment inside of Midway Mania. The Seven Dwarves
Yeah.
work out well because they're well lit where you see them. When you come across Anna and Elsa at the end, they are not lit and their faces are nice, bright, and shiny. It's fucking terrifying.
That's true.
Yeah,
It
that's
doesn't,
true.
and that's not even an animatronic thing. That's just merely projection mapping. Okay. For the most part, they just kind of stand still and wiggle their arm a little bit or what. It's just, yeah. And realistically, at first I thought I was going to be funny and say like Maelstrom is overrated, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? No, Frozen is pretty. I don't think it's necessarily overrated now because of just. I think people are kind of over the Frozen.
I think the hype has died down.
But
yeah.
Considering how it was touted when it first came out, everybody was talking about Olaf and, oh, look, Sven looks like his tongue is really stuck. It's because it is. It's mounted to, yeah. I think, and I know they were shoehorning a lot of stuff in. Now, I will say, it is probably not Disney's best, Disney's best total flip over of a ride, using the same, I don't want to say ride system or whatever, because I know the runway railway thing is a thing and stuff like that, which may not be the same ride system. But I mean, like, we're talking about tracks. So they were like legit stuck on the same speed, tempo, and everything from Maelstrom. And they were able to totally, change it up and put something together that did kind of work. I just think it did.
Could have done more.
For me, it didn't live up to the hype, and it's certainly. And I guess when it comes down to overrated rides or attractions like this, it's like, is the ride worth the wait? I don't think it is. That's what makes something overrated. Like if you're talking about 2-hour waits and it ain't worth it, no.
No, I would never
how
wait
many
more
how
than
many rides
30
are
minutes.
like that though?
These days,
Not funny.
Not these days. How many in normal days?
do you mean how many rides have a 2-hour wait, or how many rides are worth a 2-hour wait?
How many rides are worth a 30-minute wait?
Most all of them. For me, I'd go 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
I guess
40
because,
is like my cutoff.
I guess because of the frequency. I'm spoiled. Sorry. I didn't
But
like.
that's okay though.
I didn't like
you're allowed
that
to be
ride
spoiled.
because Maelstrom was me and my daughter's favorite ride, and when they changed that, I had a bitter taste in my mouth. So I didn't like that ride from the beginning, even though I thought after I rode it, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. They did a pretty decent job."
Yeah.
But I didn't like the change for sentimental reasons.
The ride is decent, but would you want to wait 2 hours for it?
No, I don't wait. I don't wait. And like I said,
now,
I may be
now
spoiled.
it's easy.
I don't wait. I will not stand in line longer than 30, 45 minutes for any ride, period.
I agree with that.
I won't do it. And only because I know I can come back during a slower time and jump right in. But I understand for individuals that don't have that luxury, and to say that, yes,
I'll be doing some long waiting for 550.
It's a cool ride.
Very much. So yeah, I don't think it lived up to the hype, and I think it's definitely overrated. Maybe not if you have 7-8-year-old girls or boys.
Why does it got to be girls?
I said or boys. Listen, Hans is a strong role model, sir. So
no.
He saw something he wanted, and above all odds, did his damnedest to get what he wanted.
He's a dick.
A lot of bosses are.
This is true. This is true.
I mean, It wasn't successful, but you know who got a bad rap? The Duke of Wesselton.
All right. So what's the last one?
Resort.
Ooh. This
All right,
one's gonna
I'll
put
go
me in a
because
doghouse.
I'm gonna piss everybody off with this one.
Go.
The Poly is
Yes!
overrated.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is.
This is going to be the shortest one because I also agree.
Yes.
Shut up.
No, actually, I've got. I'm torn between that and another, but that was like my
Okay.
number 2.
I had that one and one other.
Here are my reasons, okay? 1, it is built like a value or a moderate resort. It is multiple buildings. It is a large property. I have to go outside to get back inside again. I don't like it. The DVC rooms, because we are DVC owners, are some of the farthest buildings from the main house. I don't like it. They are some of the most overpriced DVC rooms on property.
God.
I don't like it.
Yep.
Everybody loses their shit for Poly.
Yep.
Because it's wonderful. No, sorry. Nope. Overrated.
The ambiance is great, like in a grand ceremonial house, but outside of that, nah.
But they used to have Trader
Beautiful
Sam's.
resort. I will visit the resort.
Yeah,
I won't
exactly.
stay there. I won't stay there.
I think I'd like to stay there at least once, just to try. But after that, no.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing with
I
Poly.
don't even know that I would really want to stay there once. Well, James, you guys stayed in the bungalows, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing with Poly. It was our very first vacation. Our very first vacation was to Poly. And we enjoyed it, and it cost us so much money. I mean, so fucking expensive. I mean, just to get some food delivered to the room, it cost us so much money. This is before we were DVC. And that whole visit to Poly and the amount of money we spent is the whole reason we are DVC. Because
Right.
we were like, holy fuck, we could have taken... Sorry. Are we editing?
No.
No.
Can we
Not
cuss?
the swear
Okay.
words.
I'm like, holy shit. We could have taken that money, bought a shitload of DVC, because at that time, Saratoga
did it
was
on
like
purpose.
at $95 a point
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something like that. We could do that. Hell, we could have bought a shitload of points for what we paid for this vacation.
Mhm.
So that was the breaking point that we bought DVC, was that visit. That was in 2008. Now, I made a mistake. Wasn't anybody else. It was me.
That's big of you.
Because there was a nostalgia effect because of the whole Poly thing.
Yeah.
So a couple of years ago, we bought Poly points.
Mm.
I regret that to this day. And
Yeah,
if
you
I
tried to
could
sell
sell
those and-
them, I would. But DVC will step in and they will buy them and they will undercut anything.
Right.
So, they'll snatch it up. If I try to sell it to a friend of mine, DVC will come in and say, nope, because they got first right of refusal.
Right.
So, I don't like Poly because I can only be in a studio. Being DVC, I'm spoiled because I like a 1-bedroom. I like my kitchen. I like to cook. We normally
Like
go
my
down
washer
for a
and
week.
dryer.
I love my washer and dryer. I love all that shit. But
Yep.
I totally agree with Maria. Poly is so overrated. It's a cool place. I like it. It's
Great to visit.
One of the main pool is great for kids.
Mhm.
You can't pool hop to Poly. You have to be
No.
staying there
Nope.
in order to use the Poly pool. Because everybody wants to go there. But anyway, I'm right on board with Maria.
Yep.
You thought you were going to have so many enemies.
Well, I had a backup, so my backup might develop enemies.
That's
My
okay.
my backup might develop some enemies too. But
But Poly is, yes, for me, Poly is overrated because I don't understand the draw. I really don't. Because
Well,
the
and the
only
fact
room
that-
you can have is a studio, period. And
Correct.
I know a lot
Unless
of
you're getting a
people.
bungalow.
It's not.
No,
it's not
no,
worth it.
that bungalow is the worst expenditure of points you could ever do in your life.
I'd
period.
much rather have a cabin.
Cabin,
Yeah.
That's no question. Cabin is. I don't
Yeah.
even know why they still have those. I don't even know why the point lot is so high for those.
For the bungalows.
I guess people
I mean,
are
they
renting
have
them.
to sell out. They,
Yeah, I guess people are renting them.
Somebody's renting them.
I will never rent one again because there's
No,
no
I don't
reason
blame
for
you.
it.
So Mikey, you said you also had Polly, like James and I, but
Yeah. Well, another resort that I think is overrated, and mind you, I haven't stayed there, but I've been through it. I've stayed adjacent, and I think the Contemporary,
is overrated.
as compared to Bay Lake, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're saying Contemporary,
Main resort.
Yeah,
not
yo,
the
the main
not
resort.
BBC.
Not Bay Lake
No, yeah,
Tower.
the
not
Contemporary.
Bay
Just
Lake Tower. Okay.
knowing
Okay.
what those rooms go for. And
Yeah.
Are they
yeah,
expensive?
you're walking distance to Magic, which is fine. You have some monorail action, which is super. You've got Chef Mickey's, you've got the Wave, and you've got access to it's California Grill, right there. But after being at Bay Lake, it was just a thoroughfare. Like it was honestly something I had to walk through to get where I was going.
Right.
I
That makes
I
sense.
get some nostalgia factor on it because it was one of the originals, and like the construction of it is actually pretty damn unique. But I've got a friend of mine who took her kids down there, just her and the kids, and stayed there. And all I could think of is, my God, woman, what are you bringing in? Like, I'm not even sure what you do. Can I get a cut?
Yeah. It's expensive.
Yeah.
Is it really? I didn't
Yeah.
think it was expensive.
I mean, for a little guy from Arkansas, it was pretty expensive, and for a little gal
No,
from
no,
Arkansas,
I've never priced it. So being DVC, I've never looked
their
into
rooms
those
go
resorts.
Go for around 450, 500
What?
for like not peak season.
Just damn. Are you kidding me?
No. I mean, it's not as
Holy
expensive
shit.
as Poly and Grand Flow. I mean, Grand Flow is really up there.
That is
But
my number
still.
2 disliked resort.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it
Overrated
because
resort.
you let me visit you there.
Number 2 overrated resort.
Now, do you think it's overrated
Grand
because
Flow.
you were ground floor in the Grand Villa?
No, actually, I don't.
I
I
love
just
ground
don't-
floor rooms.
I
Well,
think
you're used
I
to
think it's
being low.
beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I just don't think it's worth what they demand. And here's the thing: every once in a while, I think I need to do a reality check and look at the dollar amount because I'm DVC. I never look at the dollar amount.
Right.
So for people that have to pay out of pocket, that's gotta suck. Because I would
I
have
don't know
never
how you afford
thought
to go on
that
vacation.
the rooms at Contemporary were $450 a night.
Oh, God. James, you should look up what Grand Flow goes for.
Yeah.
Really?
Close to it's close to
$6,
$1,000.
$7, $8. Yeah.
Holy
Between $6,000 and $1,000
James,
a night.
family show.
God
Language.
bless.
Yep. God, fuck, James, watch your fucking mouth. Jesus. Kids listen to this shit.
If your kids listen to this fucking garbage, then there is something wrong and your parenting skills need to seriously be called to attention.
Says the mother
Amen.
of kids who don't have devices like cell phones.
all my kids
My
are over
kids do
21
not
and I
listen
don't
to
give a
this
fuck. I
garbage.
just want them out of my house.
My kids have got that fucking
Get
TikTok
the fuck
bullshit.
out.
They're never leaving, James.
I hear you. Thanks, Chris.
Todd legit had to download TikTok because Derek Alverson kept sending him videos.
I don't watch them. I don't click on a single one. I don't care. I don't own the app. I got no account. I don't click. I avoid TikTok. When someone shares TikTok shit to Facebook that's been downloaded from TikTok and re-uploaded, and I can tell, I don't. No. That's why I fucking hate this new shit from Disney, because it's coming out on their TikTok and all these influencers TikToks, and I'm like, fuck all y'all.
You need to do a TikTok when you get your hair cut.
I'm not TikToking nothing, man. I'm coming down there with this shit growed out to visit you, sir. You take me to your barber. You get that high top fade. It's like a reverse fade, but it's there.
You come down here and come to my barber. I'll hook you up.
It's just his bathroom. It's Jen. Jen's his barber.
It's not Jen. It's me.
I was told I'm not allowed to shave it because that's what I was going to do early this week. And she goes, "No, you're not shaving your hair.
I'll shave it.
No, I'll get it cut.
Give you a man trim too.
I will go to the barber college and get one of them budget cuts.
There you go.
Help the kid pay his
way.
way.
I had no idea they cost. Had no idea those rims cost that much.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I haven't looked at the dollar amount since we stayed in 2008.
Yeah.
Because, being DVC, that's one of the, that's just one of the things about it. You just look at the points.
Right.
You don't see what people have to pay dollar-wise. Anyway, yeah.
So what do you think was number one from CNN on resorts in Disney World?
Well, hold on, like Crisco. You've been trying to cut Chris off.
Is Chris here?
No.
Yes, I'm still here.
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Didn't you run me off yet? Overrated resort's going to be Grand Flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just feel like every time I walk in there, like it's a great environment, but I feel like I just can't touch anything. Like I'm gonna break shit.
Like you're at your grandma's house.
I need to be like I can't walk in there in shorts and flip flops. Like I feel like I need to have a 3-piece suit on every time I walk in. Like it just don't feel like I belong, and I don't feel like I can relax in there. I just don't feel like I can relax in that resort.
I do it on purpose, though.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can wear whatever you want, but I don't feel like I can relax in that resort. Like I feel like I have to be. Not to mention, everything's so damn expensive in there. You go to the Enchanted Rose, drinks are stupid expensive.
You're right.
Victorian Albert, stupid expensive. It's not a relaxing resort.
You expect to find that plastic wrap on the seat cushions and the couch backs.
Exactly.
You sit down and it squeaks.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't feel like I can relax there, and that's not why I would stay at a resort. I want to go to a resort to relax.
Disney needs to open up a resort that is intentionally made to look like a lived-in grandmotherly, like a late 70s, early 80s styled interior, and they would fucking sell that shit out to all these hipsters.
They have. If you listen to Tim and Adam, that's the hood. That would be Saratoga.
Saratoga's my favorite resort.
So that's the hood.
I'm talking like the flower print sofas with the wooden buttons.
That's Saratoga.
Oh,
that used to be Saratoga.
Right.
That used to be Saratoga.
It used to be Saratoga, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, Old Key West and Saratoga. That
it was.
Yep.
I stand
Let me
corrected.
Old Key West and Saratoga. They're my favorites.
Yep, those are my two favorites.
An outer building garden view for
You
this
talking
week.
about Grand Flow?
I'm talking about Grand Flow for this week is $772 a night.
Holy
Jesus fuck!
Can I ask?
And that's a weeknight. That's not a weekend. That's a
That's
weeknight.
a weeknight.
Yeah.
Jesus. So
And we don't have to
going to be
we don't
9?
have to do this on the podcast, but I'm assuming you know how to do this. What is a grand villa a night?
You don't want to know this, James.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
for her.
It's
Okay, let me
all
look.
the thousands.
It
Yeah,
is
right?
not.
Well,
Oh yes, it is.
Nobody can pay
I
that kind of
bet
money.
you it's
yes,
over
they
1,000.
can because Disney.
Let me look.
That's stupid money.
While you're checking that, CNN ranks Wilderness Lodge as the #1 deluxe on property,
Okay. I can see
100%
that.
agree.
and
I love
the #1
there.
moderate.
Such a great
They
place.
go
mind it. I like
with
it.
Port Orleans French Quarter,
Oh, I
Mhm.
want to stay
which
there
is
so
fun
bad.
because they also have
It's
the #2
really good
moderate
to stay
is
there.
Port Orleans Riverside. So
Oh, I want to stay there
I am
too.
perfectly good with that. And for values, they say Art of Animation, which I've never been.
It's not really a value though.
It's like a
It's expensive.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. It is like that upper end value. Like even like Pop is getting to be that way. The only like the true values have become the All Stars. Probably. Okay, that was me buying you time, Maria. You got something for us?
I guess I need to figure out. I guess I've lost touch with what all the
You
places
live in that
are.
DVC bubble.
Yeah, I do.
No, well,
I'm
but
not
you
gonna
are-
lie. I do live in a DVC bubble, and once you're in DVC, it's different.
That's
It
yeah.
is.
You're looking at your points. You don't look. You're allotted the points, so you're not really looking at money. You're looking at how well you could use your points.
Exactly.
It's like
Well, it's like if you're
playing cards.
you would talk bang for your bucks for points is the Hilton Head Resort.
Oh, don't get me started.
Love that place.
Me too.
No, it's just saying it's not available.
Oh,
but
well,
I'm
yeah,
sure
because
it's
no
up
one can
over
afford it.
$1,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find like
Yeah, the Hilton Head Resort it's a cool place. It's nice.
it's really relaxing and quiet.
Except for the fact
I
that
would like
James
I would
was
like
gone
to
the
know,
whole
but
time.
I had to work.
you did.
Some
Listen,
of us had to work in order to pay for it.
James.
Some of us just got to go swim in the ocean and then bitch that they lost their glasses.
It happens.
I don't know who that was.
Your wife is a siren.
But I'm
I
just
got out in
saying.
the water with her and lost track of everything.
I hear you.
And
I hear
then there were the crabs.
What?
they got
You
a
and my
soap for
wife
that,
were
Mikey.
exchanging crabs?
No. She didn't get any of them.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
Mikey kept his crabs to himself.
I turned them loose. One of them tried to fucking fight me though. Yeah.
Did you win?
Well,
Yeah,
I kicked his ass
it's-
back into
that's
the bay, so yeah, I won.
Hilton Head is if there was an underrated one, I would say Hilton Head. I don't know anything about Vero Beach.
Yeah.
But
It sounds
Hilton
popular,
Head is
so I
Hilton
don't.
Head's underrated. I think Hilton Head's a really
that
cool
has
place.
that has honestly been my favorite. And thank you, James, for letting me tag along and crash on the couch because the Nicholses
that
were
was
in the
cool.
bedroom. That was my favorite Disney property I've been to. Just as far as
Yeah.
the whole thing all the way around. It was just
Yeah,
so
it is
enjoyable.
cool.
I hate that you had to work, but I kept myself busy. So
It was
Okay.
cool.
So I found a price range
Oh, okay.
for the
With?
three. Oh my God, James is going to have a heart attack. For the 3-bedroom villa at Grand Flow, the range is $2,700
Holy fucking shit.
God.
Who the fuck pays that kind of money?
to
for a room.
$4,700 a night.
I told you all the thousands, and you mocked me. You scoffed. You said, scoff, 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 scoff. Oh, God, he's
my
having
God.
a seizure. He's seizing.
Yeah.
Smells toast.
Looks like LeBron James at the end of the game right now. Somebody pick him up on the floor.
Makes me start
that's,
thinking, how can I make money off of this?
Start renting out them Grand Flow.
Holy
Rent your
crap.
points. Yeah.
I mean, really, the only way to
Oh,
make
bless
money is
America.
book more Grand Flow rooms, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to book Grand Flow rooms. I feel like, no.
That is so much.
That
First
is
of all,
so much
if
fucking
you
money.
are paying cash for this room,
That's stupid money.
what the fuck do you do
Exactly.
Right.
for a living?
We need to be friends.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
$20 is
I-
$20.
So
What the
when you take a
hell?
look at stuff like this, well, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's not like I have 10 DVC points.
No, you don't.
I'm not gonna lie, but if you look at it that way, and if you do it on a regular basis, you would be an idiot not to be a DVC.
Oh my
Right?
God.
If you're down at Disney and you're booking rooms like that at that kind of dollar point,
Better
you
be
could take that
DVC.
money, put it in DVC, and be after it for years. and get
Yep.
so much more.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
The week
That's
between
insane.
Christmas and New Year's is even more. It's
I don't wanna know.
$5,393
Oh,
I wanna
a
know.
night.
goodness.
La 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 la.
Holy shit.
That's stupid money.
Ugh. I mean,
All I can say is
so
thank you, DVC, for letting me
Yeah,
be able
right.
to enjoy a Grand Villa at Grand
Oh, shit.
Floridian. Won't do it again because it was ground floor, and ground floor fucking sucks. If I
Allegedly.
want
Oh, I
Grand
was there for the
Floridian,
conversation.
I want to be
It
up
was-
high so I can look over the lake,
oh
so
yeah,
I can
that's
look
true.
out over everything. I want a high floor. I
That's
do.
true.
DVC
You pay for the
should
view.
never have a ground floor.
Yep.
I don't want
That's
to watch
true.
people
You-
jogging in
Walk
front
by
of
your
my
room.
room when I wake up in the morning.
You pay for the view.
I pay
And-
for the
yeah.
view.
Yep.
So
And you
there
got
should
no view.
never be a DVC Grand Villa on the ground floor. DVC rooms? Yes. I don't have any problem with that.
Right, because I love a ground floor
Yes.
room, especially if I have the boys with me.
No problem with no problem with rooms.
So
Grand
easy.
villas? No.
Yeah, definitely different.
Grand Villa, you want a view.
Hey, well, that was not so quickie.
That's
That
why
was a quickie.
I gave it a number.
I know. We were like, yeah, this won't take very long at all.
That was
This
a-
will be fine.
That was
No,
a quick 45 minutes, Mikey.
I know. I knew
Yeah,
how
this
long. I
takes
knew
45
exactly
minutes.
how
We'll
long
be
it
in
was
and
going
out.
to take.
Yep.
Yeah, we just
Hell, my second recording is 41 minutes.
there you go. You know, we rubbed down our members with lidocaine and just went with it.
Oh, man.
We got to give, Todd as much material as we can to let him edit and make
True story.
something.
Oh,
Gotta make
he's
work
gonna
for it.
love trying to
Gotta
figure
make
out where Maria comes in.
Oh man, I did find out what happened. The lightning struck the Wendy's a couple blocks down, so all of the power on that grid flipped because Wendy's caught fire.
You got fucking baconator,
You could have went down there and got some real spicy chicken.
right?
I
Right.
could have.
Or get from empty the frosty machine before it goes bad.
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
Thanks for joining us this evening. Well, we just kind of went around the properties of Disney World because we didn't get too crazy with Disneyland, and some of the things that are on every BuzzFeed and food blog and everybody's blog and Pinterest board of you got to do this. This is the best thing Disney has, and it's not. Some of the best things Disney possesses are the things that you discover on your own. Make your own decision. Don't let someone else tell you how to live your life. You're a grown individual. You do you, boo. So thanks for joining. Chris, close yourself out. Clock out. Go to click. Like
Get out of here. Go away.
caveman guy, Fred Willard, Flintstone.
Flintstone.
He's dead.
He's dead. He gone. Oh, it was a good time. I'm just glad to see that I'm not the only one that thinks about certain restaurants and foods and stuff like that. I thought I was gonna get attacked for quite a few of those things, but
No, that comes later when it's public.
yeah, right. That comes later when the comment thread starts. But you know what? I'm good with it. So, but yeah, it was a good time. Appreciate you guys having me.
Here it was. All right, that's what I like to hear. James,
Yes.
I love that you've been holding a microphone. Like, you don't just have us sitting up somewhere. You're like so kicked back on your luxurious hotel accoutrement there. I'm trying to find the word. I think it's furniture. And on the plus side, you're well lit, and I don't just mean by the Bud Light.
Well, who knew that if you turned on the switch at the front door, all the other lights would come on?
The guy that installed it, he knew that. So, how was your time with us?
It was a great evening. Thank you for the notice.
I gave
Albeit
you
short,
most of my things are.
and mine too. Not gonna lie. But, it was a great evening. Glad to be a part of the podcast. Thank you very much for the invite. Been watching a lot of things on the Cheaters here lately, and I love that everybody's getting together and getting up. I think I encourage everybody, if you can get together with another cheater and have a good time, do it.
Yep. Get things back to normal.
Cheaters for life.
Yep, that's the biggest thing. Get things back to normal. Everybody needs to start just moving on.
Keep it on, keep it on.
Maria, I'm looking at just your initials
I know.
on a bland
Do you
box
even
over here. Like,
Do you even see my initials, or is it just a gray box?
I mean, no,
It's MM.
it's got the MM
It's like
there.
Mighty Maria,
Yeah,
That's-
or
right.
there
Mega
you go.
Maria, or
Danger Maria.
Multi Maria.
You're like,
There's no D.
Banana Maria.
It's an MM.
Mega Maria.
I like it.
Like-
Mini Maria.
yeah, you're like,
Well,
it's
hey.
almost
Mini
like you're
Maria.
Donna Maria. You
Well,
were.
that's- I
No,
was.
Mikey,
No?
no.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Jesus.
Bad, Mike.
Yeah, say word. It's fun.
Down.
Well, if you want to meet cheaters, you got to join the Facebook group, because that's the only way to get a hold of other cheaters. So come and join us. Answer the questions. I will let you in.
You are the gatekeeper.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. I love
Well,
being
you're
the
not
gatekeeper.
Sigourney Weaver.
Nope. I'm not Sigourney Weaver.
She was the gatekeeper.
I understand, but I'm not her. She's much taller than me.
Well,
And
Rick
thinner.
Moranis is much taller than you.
So yeah, thanks guys for dropping in on us tonight. I know that we gave you kind of a short notice, but we needed some fill-ins. The Elbean Bling household was kind of under the weather tonight, so we needed some last minute spots filled.
And to be clear,
No
you
worries.
weren't first choices.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You were the
Sloppy-
ones that said yes.
Sloppy seconds.
Well, you were the ones that replied.
Or 20.
Don't even say the ones that said yes, Maria. They were the ones that replied.
Yes, that's true. Actually, we did have people reply, but it was, oh, I would love to, but I'm going to the gym. Like, what?
Not me. So, I wouldn't be at the gym.
Yeah.
You are the gym, James.
Somebody else was like,
I am
I have
Jim.
a root canal scheduled, so I can't miss that. I was like, oh, cool, thanks.
Lane. Yep.
24-hour dentist, dude. There is
Yeah.
people need that.
Right.
Tweakers are up
Some
all
discount.
night long, and their teeth are
Some
horrible.
discount dentists.
Okay, well that's
Right.
gonna do it. Chris is just standing up in his house now. James is up past 2 of his bedtime, so we're gonna shut this down. Thank you very much for listening. Let us know on our Facebook group what you think of some of our answers as far as overrated items at Disney World. So as Maria said, jump on over there. Again, thank you. Have a good night. This is not goodbye. This is see you real soon. So good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.